Hello everyone, Alzroy Galcon here, and this is something I don't expect when I saw the events tab on CookieRunOvenBreak. Apparently, we are celebrating World B-Day, which is something that I've never heard before. So I look it up and it turns out that we are celebrating World B-Day on every 20th of May. And I'm quite surprised because Devsisters never mentioned this on their update log. Because of this, we are now having a brand new version of Ambersugarcookietrial that teaches us about bee and their contribution to the nature, which is very important, I have to admit. And I cannot overstress just how important honey is to my own life, especially back when I was still a child. I literally consumed honey every single day just before I went to school. Anyway, I've talked over this particular story that is specifically made just for this event. Long story short, everyone's plants are dying and Ambersugarcookie is the only cookie that can rescue those plants. And here we are, that's the main focus of this video, Ambersugarcookietrial World B Edition. Now I wonder, what are the treasure sets for the top 100 of the leaderboards? Okay, so the newest legendary treasure, the Dread Grasp of Darkness, the Mirror of Malice, and Supreme Sunblade, and let's not forget about the Jolly Jack-o'-lantern as well. So the legendary treasure, the Dread Grasp of Darkness, the Supreme Sunblade, and the Jolly Jack-o'-lantern are the treasures that I'm using in this particular run. Now let's see if I could make it into the top 100 of this particular cookies trial or not. Oh, by the way, this event goes for an entire month, and apparently by the end of this event, if you do manage to get into the top 100 of the leaderboards, you will get a title. Anyway, if you do like this kind of content, then be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you will not miss out on anything that I put on this channel. Everything is free, you don't need to pay, and by subscribing you make this channel grow and flourish even more, which makes me happy so I can create more content for you to watch. Now, you might have realized that my version of Ambersugarcookie is slightly different compared to the original. That's because I've managed to get this costume, which is called the Dreamy Cradle Crafter. This costume was introduced back during the 9th anniversary update, so believe it or not, this is a limited time costume that unfortunately new players just will not have the chance to get it anymore. This is the only costume that Ambersugarcookie have within the last 4 years, believe it or not. But don't worry, Ambersugarcookie will get a brand new costume this year. And the way that you get this costume is by joining the Grand Champions League, which by the time I made this video, is only 2 months away. So yeah, there you go, 2 limited time costumes just for this one cookie. Hopefully this time around I will be able to get the costume for the cookie and the pet as well, unlike the last one with strawberry cream cookie. I only got the costume for the cookie, which is quite sad honestly. Now, what do I think about this particular cookies trial? I'm not going to lie, the background changes so much I thought that I was running in a breakout map. First we run at Green Ferret Cookies Trial, now we are running at... Oh my god, is that supposed to be one of the line stages? Let me take a look, and yes it is, this is the Honey Butter Waffle Garden. This is one of the stages that was featured in the old version of the Desert Paradise map. Specifically, this was the 4th stage that was featured in the old version of the Desert Paradise. Whereas in the previous map before this one, it was the Blooming Jelly Willow Tree. This is the first stage in the Desert Paradise breakout map. So yeah, seeing this stage for a long time, I totally didn't expect that. Now we are running at the Hall of Origins. This is the place where Ambersugarcookie's trial took place. Oh, correction. I thought that the previous stage was called the Honey Butter Waffle Garden, but it turns out it is now called the Honey Butter Waffle Hill. So yeah, I do apologize for that mistake. The reason why it was because I took a look at the old wiki, the fandom wiki, and that stage name, it was called the Honey Butter Waffle Garden. And now we are traveling at the last map in this particular cookies trial. It is located at Cherry Blossom Cookietrial, the first ever Cookietrial in this game. Well, you will see it once Ambersugarcookie's skill comes to an end, and there you go. Now I just realized something. They used the music that was used in the Desert Paradise, even though that we are not in Desert Paradise anymore. Fun fact, this music that you hear is not exactly brand new. This music was featured for the first time back when the old version of the Desert Paradise was featured back in the line of Kakao CookieRun. And if you take a look at the old runs that people did back then, if you can find it on YouTube, which definitely you can, this is the music that will accompany you throughout most of the stages in the old version of the Desert Paradise. With that out of the way, I do want to mention the scheduling for the next couple of videos. So the next video, it is going to be about the newest breakout map, Clash in the Land of Martial Tarts, and afterwards it will be a bunch of cookie trials where I've managed to reach the top 100 of that particular cookies trial before continuing on into the 2 updated runs on the Black Sugar Parrot Ship as well as in the Spooky Spider Mansion. If you want to learn more about the World B-Day, then you can check out the links that I give you at the description of this video. Or you can pause this video to read this particular screenshot that I've managed to gather before I make this video. Anyway, that's my first attempt at beating this particular cookies trial, now where I am in the top 100 of the leaderboards. Oh, I'm in the 59th place. But unfortunately, by the time I make this video, I took a look once again at the leaderboards to find that my name is no longer listed in the top 100 of the leaderboards. Now we are reaching the conclusion of the story. The day is safe thanks to Ambersugarcookie and his pet. This is due to the massive contribution of the bees in nature. The bees are well known to be a major pollinator in ecosystem. In the CookieRun universe, the pollination effect also affected the cookie focus plant, which is one of the enemies that the player can face in CookieRun Kingdom, specifically in Holy Berry Palace. With that out of the way, I have nothing left to say in this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Galcon signing it off, and I'll see you in the next videos. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. And don't forget to say thank you to the bees, because without them, the ecosystem is in major danger.